All right, y'all, this is December week 2, or really week 8 in my off-season training plan. So what you're seeing here is a little bit of the warm-up bounce athletic type movement stuff I've been mixing in. Bringing some little bits of sprint stuff and some plyo stuff, and this isn't everything, just little bits of it. Now this week, took a couple off days, ended up with some dental work, and those couple off days I just walked. And then the very last day of the week, the 16th, it was a video I'd already posted. It was a full day of, quote, accessory lifts, as well as that was a Christmas party for the one fire department I work for that night, and we had a work and structure fire at that night at that Christmas party. So it was a quick day, and I already posted that footage, so I didn't repeat it here to keep this one a little shorter. So mix up a wide variety of these different hops, skips, sprint drills, A skips, B skips, whatever you want to call all these different things. And some different intensities, and I don't have all of them included, like I said. And then ended up today, did a little bit of box jumps through the yellow plates on this to try to increase the intensity a little bit on these. Now, if you watched the December 1 video I had just posted recently earlier today, I said, man, that should have been the day that I front squatted or gone after it. Well, that probably should have really been this day. Actually tied my lifetime personal best in the front squat on this day after this warm-up stuff. So you see Levi here with the radar gun. I'm able to track the speeds on my med ball throws. And I've worked up from the 4-pound med ball, maybe 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I'll re-go through these again and try to beat the previous speeds on them and working on each side. So wanted to switch from the blocks to the floor, wanting to kind of test a power snatch by the end of the year. And today worked up to 105 kilos, and it went a little bit better than the previous week from the blocks. Ended up with 5-ish singles, 5 or 6 singles at 105 kilos, 231 pounds. And it's amazing how still, I guess I'm just going to continue to do a ton of work around 90 kilos, but working up to 90 kilos, I feel amazing. Above that, it looks fine, but feels not fine. Doesn't feel fast and snappy when I get really over 90 kilos. And I care about being fast and snappy. But you got to dabble. So I'll dabble with a wide range there between 80 and 110 kilos will be most of my volume. So here's these front squats that went really, really well. This is 155. I hit 170 and then 185. Ties the lifetime personal best with the goal of hopefully going up the following week. But this day was probably the best they actually moved. That 170 just felt like butter. So here's the 185. And then we probably did a couple down sets after this. I don't know if I included them or not. And I think this is out of order. No, this is a completely separate day. Hit the full cleans. It's funny because I was wearing very similar. So this one was funny. I tried to adjust and wear my belt a little different. Just paranoid with the whole hernia thing, honestly, after this being like the first week of it. First heavy lifts. Didn't feel it, didn't notice it. Was just kind of like mentally thinking about it, which is kind of the hardest part about it, is had no feeling of anything weird. But did 5 kilo jumps on this day, just being a little slower and a little smart, working my way up, and it's gone really well. Man, full cleans have gone extremely well. I don't even know, quote unquote, other than that one you just saw, I don't think I've missed an entire single clean this entire cycle. Not a single miss. So full cleans, gotta keep doing them if they're going to keep going this well. And hopefully maybe see some translation. So let's put this celebration, boom, in there. And when you knew the next one was going to fall, this was a planned tops of the day of 155 kilos or 341. Just feeling really happy with how these are moving. This day is about over, or this week's about over with what I included footage of. You'll see the ending of this day with some speed bench and some speed deadlifts. And like I've been doing the speed bench, changing my grips a little bit with feet up, with feet down. Planned over. It's not really a speed as it gets towards the last week and it gets a little heavier. So this is kind of a middle week. So you see it's like some of them are fast and some of them are not. Not a lot of rest in there. And then speed deads will finish this video up. So shorter one this day on the week 2 of December. And I'm just trying to keep editing these and get these out and to you guys to get the training footage. Not a lot of throws this week. Actually, maybe not even any, thanks to dental work and crap weather. So, all right. I don't know why I left that in.